How do languages work? From phonetics to syntax, linguistics is the study of language structure and use. In this lesson, we'll explore key linguistic terms, breaking them down with definitions, examples, and images. Let's talk about the science of language. Language is noun, a system of symbols and rules used for coding and decoding information, allowing for communication and expression of thoughts, feelings, and ideas. The method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words in a structured and conventional way. Shakespeare is known for his mastery of the English language, particularly his use of metaphor and wordplay. Sign language is a visual gestural communication system used by deaf and hard-of-hearing individuals to convey meaning through hand shapes, movements, and facial expressions. Programming languages like Python and Java are used to write computer software and applications. The study of language acquisition in children explores how young learners develop the ability to understand and produce speech. English is the primary language spoken in the United States, but many people also speak Spanish, Chinese, or other languages. Dialect is noun, a particular form of a language that is characteristic of a specific region, social group, or historical period. The pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar peculiar to a particular group of people within a larger community. The Scottish dialect differs significantly from Standard English in pronunciation and vocabulary. The local dialect includes unique expressions and phrases that are not commonly used elsewhere. There are numerous dialects of Spanish spoken throughout Latin America and Spain. The Appalachian dialect of English has distinct features that set it apart from other varieties. Linguists study dialects to better understand language variation and change. Language as verb. To communicate with someone using a particular language or system of communication. To express oneself in a specific manner or style, often through verbal or nonverbal means. As a diplomat, his ability to language with people from diverse backgrounds was crucial in negotiating international agreements. The artist paintings language emotions and experiences that are difficult to express in words. Nonverbal cues such as body language and facial expressions can also language our thoughts and emotions to others. She speaks fluent French and often uses it to language with her relatives in Paris. Children often use play to language their feelings and experiences, engaging in imaginative scenarios and role-playing. Discourse is verb. To discuss or talk about something formally or systematically. To engage in written or spoken communication or conversation. The scholars discoursed at length on the philosophical underpinnings of democracy. The panel of experts discoursed on the implications of climate change for global economies. The researchers discoursed with participants to gather data for their study on social attitudes. In his speech, the politician discoursed on the importance of education reform. The students discoursed animatedly about the themes of the novel in their literature class. Grammar as noun. The set of structural rules governing the composition of sentences, phrases, and words in a language. The study of the principles and rules of language structure and usage. Teachers often emphasize the importance of grammar in language learning. The English grammar includes rules for sentence formation, punctuation, and verb conjugation. Incorrect grammar can lead to misunderstandings and confusion in communication. Understanding proper grammar is essential for effective communication in writing and speech. She studied grammar diligently to improve her writing skills. Syntax as noun. The arrangement of words and phrases to create well-formed sentences in a language. The structure and rules that govern the combination of words into phrases, clauses, and sentences in a language. In English syntax, adjectives usually precede the noun they modify, as in red apple or big house. Studying the syntax of a foreign language is essential for mastering its grammar and expressing ideas accurately. Complex sentences with multiple clauses require careful attention to syntax to ensure clarity and coherence. The syntax of programming languages such as Python or Java must be precise to avoid errors in code execution. Proper syntax dictates that a sentence must contain a subject and a verb to convey a complete thought. Phonetics is noun, the branch of linguistics that deals with the physical properties of speech sounds and their production, transmission, and reception. The study of the sounds of human speech, including their articulation, acoustic properties, and perception. The scientific study of speech sounds and their classification, analysis, and transcription, often involving the use of phonetic symbols and notation to represent the sounds of spoken language. Phonetics plays a crucial role in language teaching and learning, helping learners master the pronunciation of foreign languages. Linguists use phonetics to analyze the pronunciation of words and sounds in different languages and dialects. The Phonetics Laboratory is equipped with specialized instruments for recording and analyzing speech sounds. The textbook provides an introduction to the principles and methods of phonetics, covering topics such as articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, and auditory phonetics. Students of linguistics often study phonetics to understand the mechanisms involved in speech production and perception. Linguist is noun, a person skilled in the study of language, including the structure, grammar, and historical development of languages. Someone who is fluent in multiple languages and may work as a translator, interpreter, or language teacher. The linguist conducted fieldwork in rural communities, documenting endangered languages before they disappeared. Professor Johnson is not only a linguist but also a polyglot who can speak over 6 languages fluently. As a linguist, Maria specialized in the syntax and phonology of indigenous languages in South America. The government hired a team of linguists to translate important documents into multiple languages for international conferences. Growing up in a multilingual household, Sarah became a talented linguist who could effortlessly switch between languages. Linguistics as noun. The analysis and comparison of languages, their origins, evolution, and the way they are used in communication. The scientific study of language, including its structure, grammar, semantics, and historical development. Linguistics can shed light on the cognitive processes involved in language acquisition and how languages change over time. Linguistics is a diverse field that encompasses various subdisciplines such as phonetics, morphology, syntax, and sociolinguistics. Researchers in linguistics often use computational methods and statistical analysis to analyze large datasets of linguistic data. The university offers a comprehensive program in linguistics, covering both theoretical and applied aspects of language study. The study of linguistics has practical applications in fields such as language teaching, speech pathology, and natural language processing. Grammar as verb. To analyze or correct the grammatical structure of a sentence or text. To apply the principles of grammar to clarify or improve language usage. As an editor, his job is to grammar manuscripts and ensure they adhere to the publication style guide. He often grammar his students' papers to help them improve their writing skills. Before publishing the article, the writer carefully grammared each sentence to eliminate errors. The proofreader's role is to grammar text for grammatical accuracy and clarity. She spent hours grammar checking her essay before submitting it. Phonology is noun, the branch of linguistics that deals with the systematic organization and patterning of speech sounds and language, the study of the sound systems and patterns of sound distribution in languages. the study of the abstract, cognitive aspects of speech sounds, including the analysis of phonemes, phonological rules, and phonological processes. Phonology also investigates phonological variation and change over time, as languages evolve and adapt to new linguistic environments. The phonology of a language may influence its phonotactics, or rules governing the permissible combinations of sounds and words. The phonology of English includes the study of vowel and consonant sounds, syllable structure, stress patterns, and intonation. Linguists use phonology to analyze the distinctive features and patterns of sound systems in different languages and language families. Phonology examines how sounds function within the structure of a language, including their distribution, alternations, and interactions. Discourse is noun, a particular mode of speaking or writing characterized by its style, structure, and content. Written or spoken communication or conversation, a formal discussion or exchange of ideas. The book presents a critical analysis of feminist discourse in contemporary literature. Philosophical discourse often delves into complex questions about existence and morality. Political discourse has become increasingly polarized in recent years. The professor's discourse on Shakespearean literature captivated the audience. Social media platforms have transformed the nature of public discourse. Etymology is noun, the branch of linguistics concerned with tracing the development and transmission of words and language elements through historical and cultural contexts. The study of the origin, history, and evolution of words and their meanings, including their roots, derivations, and changes over time. The etymology of surnames can reveal insights into family histories, occupations, or geographic origins. Studying the etymology of idioms and phrases can illuminate their cultural significance and linguistic connections. Linguists use etymology to understand how languages evolve and how words acquire new meanings or associations over time. Etymological dictionaries provide detailed explanations of the origins and historical development of words in a language. The etymology of the word technology traces its origins to the Greek roots techne, art, skill, and logia, study of, reflecting its original meaning as the study of techniques or methods. Bilingualism as noun, the ability to speak two languages fluently. The coexistence or use of two languages within a particular society or individual. Growing up in a multicultural household, she developed bilingualism at an early age, speaking both English and Spanish fluently. The benefits of bilingualism include improved cognitive abilities and increased opportunities for cross-cultural communication. The school's bilingualism program aims to foster language proficiency and cultural awareness among students. His career opportunities expanded due to his bilingualism, allowing him to communicate effectively with clients from different countries. Bilingualism is common in many parts of the world where multiple languages are spoken interchangeably in daily life. Lexicon as noun, a stock of terms used in a particular profession, subject, or style, a specialized vocabulary or jargon. The vocabulary or dictionary of a language, including its words and expressions. Medical students must learn a vast lexicon of terms related to anatomy and physiology. In computer science, there is a specialized lexicon of terms used to describe programming concepts. The lexicon of art criticism includes terms such as composition, perspective, and chiaroscuro. The English lexicon continues to grow as new words are added over time. Linguists study the lexicon of various languages to understand their structure and evolution. Morphology is noun, the branch of biology that deals with the form and structure of organisms and their parts. the study of the form and structure of words, including their component parts, affixes, and grammatical relationships. Linguists study the morphology of languages to understand how words are formed and structured. The geologists analyze the morphology of the landscape to understand its geological history. The biologists examine the morphology of the plant's leaves to identify its species. The textbook provides a comprehensive overview of the morphology of vertebrate animals. The morphology of the human body varies greatly across different populations and geographic regions. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.